What's up everybody, Xaenca here, welcome to another WWE Mayhem video. So other than the Smackdown event that we're going to be taking a look at in a moment, we also had the Gold Gauntlet event. It was a low target rating event that had 300 gold as the total amounts for all three difficulties. It had a shake for each difficulty and event keys. It didn't have any premium or anything like that associated with it. I mean, I know we have the Unstoppable Giant Gold events that also give us 300 gold, but for only 3 matches. This one had like 13 and so on matches, but it had a low target rating like I said, so it's more inclusive to the new players. And I meant 13 for a difficulty, by the way, not 13 altogether, so it was like 13, 9, and something like that. I don't remember, but I'm fine with it at the end of the day. It's a gold-based event for new players. I don't really expect any kind of keys or anything like that from something like that, so let's go ahead and check out this Smackdown event. For the rewards, beginner gives us 100 Smackdown Live keys, 250 event keys, 175 2-star keys, 33 star keys, 10 gold bars, and cash. Normal gives us 150 Smackdown Live keys, 500 event keys, 325 2-star keys, 45 3-star keys, 20 gold bars, and some cash. And Superstar gives us 225 Smackdown Live keys, 63 star keys, 575 2-star keys, 750 event keys, 30 gold bars, and some cash. So unfortunately we're back to these nerfed rewards that I was hoping we would never see again. They did increase the amount of 3-star keys from 90 to 135, and they also increased the amount of cash to 17,580, but we're once again at a point where the rewards are less than before the nerf. Specifically comparing these rewards to before the nerf, we're missing 43 star keys, 25 4-star keys, 75 gold bars, 725 Smackdown keys. We're getting more cash, but who cares? If we're missing all those things, then it doesn't really matter. Also missing the shakes. I don't understand why they went back to this. After a few days of singing their praises, they revert back to this nonsense. I just wanted to see them go 1 week, man. Just 1 week of back to good rewards. They went a few days and now they're back to this already. It's like, is this EA? I mean, what is happening? However, if we end up seeing that the recap events, the Raw recap and the SmackDown recaps are the same as the ones that we just got, then this whole package altogether I'm fine with. If the recap events go back to what these are, then dude, I don't know anymore. With that being said, I'm gonna do the beginner and normal difficulties off camera, then we will do the superstar difficulty together, so I will see you in a future where that is ready to happen. Alright, beginner and normal are done, let's jump into the superstar difficulty. This is our team. We got AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and Jimmy Uso. So good variety, I would say. Get to do the Technician Smash skill with Randy Orton at some point. Each one gets 2 matches. Starting things off, we got Kofi versus Jimmy. It's time once again to take a look at the event schedule for this week, and this time it reads, hello Mayhemers, only 1 more week until Money in the Bank. To get ready, we are having a Money in the Bank qualifier event this weekend along with our awesome events. Whether they're awesome or not remains to be seen, Reliance Games. All week we have the sampler running. Monday we have the Smackdown Corpus Christi, which we're doing right now. We have the Overdrive Gold Gauntlet event that I talked about at the beginning of this video, and the Brawler Daily. Tuesday we have the NXT 1 and 2-star event and the Wildcard Daily. Wednesday we have the Icons event and the Technician Daily. Thursday we have Rank Up 1-star, Mayhem 3 and 4-star, and the Powerhouse Daily. Friday we have Raw Recap Raw, Money in the Bank Qualifier, and the High Flyer Daily. Saturday we have Smash Skill, Unstoppable Giant Event, Smackdown Live Recap, Smackdown Live, and the Showman Daily. And on Sunday we have Raw Little Rock and the United Daily. So we already talked about the Monday stuff earlier on in the video. Tuesday we have the NXT 1 and 2-star, which was pretty bad actually, the most recent one. A lot of people complained about it. I wonder if they're gonna do something about that, because after all the complaints, they fixed the Mayhem event, so I wonder if they're gonna do something with the NXT event. We'll have to wait and see. All I know is the NXT event specifically people complained about in the official Reddit. Wednesday we have the Icons event that will give us the Icons Lootcase keys. Thursday we have Rank Up 1-star, which might not be that great for us old-time players, but it should be decent for new-time players, because if I'm guessing correctly, then it's gonna be a 1-star restricted event, but it will give like tier 2 basic weights, I think, and that is useful for people that just started out, so I don't really have an issue with that. Of course, that's just my guess, so it could be much better than that. Could be much worse, who knows. We also have the Mayhem 3 and 4-star, which the last week's Mayhem 1 and 2-star had 4-star keys for the Superstar difficulty. The Mayhem 3 and 4-star, I believe, a couple of weeks ago during the 2x rewards week had a very good amount of 4-star keys, so I'm really hoping and praying for this one that they did not mess around with it and it maintains that same reward scale. If so, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most this week. On Friday, we have the Raw Recap Raw event, which will be the moment of truth. Did they bring back the nerfed reward scale that we're seeing in the SmackDown Corpus Christi event, or is it going to be just like the previous Raw Recap event that we had this prior week? Hopefully it's the latter, hopefully it's the one that we saw this prior week. I don't want them to go back to these nerfed rewards and have to go back and argue to Reliance Games why they're terrible. I was so happy with the recap events that we had this prior week that I was hoping it would just maintain this way throughout, and if it does, then like I said, I'm fine with the crappy rewards for the regular Raw and SmackDown events. As long as the recap events maintain that reward scale, then as a package altogether, it is a complete one. I'm not even kidding. In my head, I said that if we go one full week without them nerfing the rewards again, I will go on the official Reddit and make like an official thank you to Reliance Games, which would be like very difficult for me because I have my own personal issues with Reliance Games, but like I said, I like to give credit where credit is due. But they couldn't even go one full week, man. 3 days, dude. 3 days is all it took for them to go back to a form of nerfed rewards. It's like in the middle of them fixing the reward scales, an electronic arts consultant came by and was like, "What the hell are you guys doing? Have you not seen our games? That is the template that you should use." There's a very funny EA meme going around, by the way, where it's like, EA's blank, it's in your blank. Now, if you're not a child, and I'm not saying I have anything against, there's younger people that watch my videos, so I'm not gonna fill in those blanks, but if you're an adult, then you know what the hell that could imply. But as time goes by, I'm starting to see similarities between Reliance Games and EA. But I digress. We also have the Money in the Bank qualifier event happening on that Friday, to which a new Reliance Games representative, RG Mester, explained what it's going to be when somebody asked what that means. And he said it's going to be a recap of all the qualifying matches we've seen over the past few weeks for Money in the Bank. Just basing it on that information alone, I don't expect the rewards to be all that great, because anytime we've seen any kind of like recap or like history based events, the rewards were not usually that good, so I'm not really personally looking forward to this. I could be wrong, but based on what they've been doing lately, I would just lean against getting your hopes up, but that's just my own personal opinion. Saturday we have the Smash Skill Unstoppable Giant event. It doesn't specify who the Unstoppable Giant is, but from what we've seen, like I said, the Smash Skill version of the Unstoppable Giant event is usually the worst, I think. And I'm talking about reward scale. I don't know who the actual giant is. It might be Mankind again, but the actual rewards they give for these is pretty bad. And I've said this before, but my personal favorite is the gold prefix for the Unstoppable Giant events, because it's 3 matches, 300 gold, easy peasy, just like that. When it's these stupid like Smash Skills or Overdrive Unstoppable Giant events, they give like 75s and such for the difficulties that it's like, you're giving me like a quarter of a Smash Skill Lootcase, dude, come on. And somebody actually commented recently in the comment section saying that it's been over a month since they released Smash Skills and he has hardly seen anybody show them off in their videos. And that's why, because they give you like a quarter of a Lootcase every couple of weeks or so. It's like, what do you think is gonna happen with that? We also have the SmackDown Live Recap event, wherein my opinions are the same as the Raw Recap events. We have to wait and see if it goes back to the nerf scale or the prior week's recap event scale. Hoping for the latter. And then lastly on Sunday we have the Raw Little Rock, which should be the same as this Raw event that we just did yesterday. So that's it for the event schedule for this week. There were some good nuggets here and there, some things to look forward to, some that, you know, I don't really have any complaints about because they're designed for new players, some things that we have to wait and see whether they're going to be good like they were last week or not. And another useless Unstoppable Giant event. Just get rid of those if you're just gonna give us the skills versions, man. Just get rid of those completely again. I did not really miss them all that much. I enjoyed having events in its place that actually gave me keys. These ones are pretty trash, so you can take them back. We may or may not get a secret event. Like I said, my enthusiasm for secret events is pretty dead. I was enthusiastic for it for like over a month and they didn't release any, and then when my enthusiasm was finally dead, they decided to release one. It's too late. I don't care about them anymore. You could also get a quest, but you know, like with these secret events, my enthusiasm is slowly dying for those because we don't see them regularly enough. Which really begs the question, because if you have that functionality already, I don't know why you just don't do it. I understand if it's something that you're working on, something in the background, something that has yet to be released, but you already have it, so why don't you just do it? I mean, this is one of the major things that caused Bless Online to fail so miserably, is that they had features that they already had developed and already had access to that they purposely left out of their game, which caused so much backlash from the community. Now, it would be hyperbole to even compare Reliance Games to the disaster that Bless Online was, but it's the same kind of concept of them having features that they have access to but refuse to give to the players. But anyway, we have Money in the Bank update coming next week. Hopefully there's a ton of features that we're all looking forward to associated with that, like tag team finishers, the ladder match, the Bludgeon Brothers, so on and so forth. Some new moves, I'm sure, certain things like that, probably some new 4-stars. Who knows, we'll have to wait and see as far as the specifics for those ladder things are, but I'm gonna hold off on talking about all these things until they're actually in the game, because we could have another Backlash update scenario happening where we don't get any of that stuff. So when that update finally drops, I'll talk about the things associated with that update. Until then, let's go ahead and finish this event so we can open some loot. Showboat to build that last bit of energy up. Oh, he's showboating too, easy. Dash towards him, land the pizza toss. 3, 2, a 1. Slow count. And you're not kicking out of this, D-Bry, I'm sorry. Not kicking out of that. Oh, the rivalry. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Alright, block those. Go for the Styles Clash.
He's setting up his opponent.
Boom, enough for the pin. We're gonna go ahead and land this pin. We can do the Phenomenal Forearm and the Sunset Assault in the next match. Alright, Nakamura is out of the way. Now we got D-Bry. No DQ match for the championship. Alright, D-Bry, what you got for me? Ooh. Man, if it wasn't protein shakes in the middle, I would buy this. Every time, man. Every time. Alright, skipping. It's too expensive. They really overcharge you for protein shakes. I don't know why, but that's fine. Alright, so we're definitely gonna go for the... Okay, like I said, we're gonna go for the Styles Clash because it's through the table. So Styles Clash through the table. And we're still gonna land both the Phenomenal Forearm and the Sunset Assault, so let's cancel that. We just gotta showboat and block our way to the Phenomenal Forearm. Alright, here it is. Parry that, and Phenomenal Forearm. Going to the ring side. And boom, to the face. We're gonna cancel this pin as well, because I want to see the Sunset Assault. I have not seen it in ages. I've not used AJ or anybody like that that has it in a long time, so here it is. Sunset Assault.
Look at this.
And down you go. No more resistance from that. We've used up all of his resistances. And AJ Styles is the champion. Good times. That is it for the Smackdown event. Give me my title bonus. Yeah. Moving on. Collect our rewards for Smackdown Corpus Christi. Throw that in my inventory. Now we can go ahead and open some loot. So I just collected my rank rewards for the most recent Versus events, gave me a couple of these 3-star loot cases, and my 4-star keys more importantly, so I just need one duplicate from one of these 3-star loot cases in order to get my next 4-star loot case, so it doesn't even matter who this is, but it is Stone Cold Steve Austin, man! Give me a hell yeah! Nice, overdrive level 2 for my 3-star Austin. And there it is! 4-star loot case! Give me somebody I do not have yet, or an overdrive of somebody higher up. That is fine as well. Cena or somebody like that, I would not mind that personally, but who's it gonna be? Oh, I don't have either. Hey! Personally, I would have preferred if it landed on Shane, but Kevin Nash is good too. I like him. He's done some questionable things in the wrestling industry, but I still like him. So that is our 24th 4-star superstar. He's on the lower mid-card end for his stats, I would say. Definitely not in the high end of the spectrum, but he's alright. And he has the slow strike, so that kind of works against him. But I'll just treat it like every time he's in a match, he's doing the finger poke of doom on his opponents. That's why he doesn't have fast strikes or anything like that. So, just gotta open these up. And Kurt Angle Overdrive. More 4-star keys right there. Overdrive level 4 for Kurt. And last is a 2-star Lootcase that we just got from the Smackdown event. Who is it gonna be for this one? Hey, Carl Anderson. What overdrive do I have for him? Overdrive level 6? Not even close to 50, Jesus. Alright, let's go and check out Kevin Nash. That is my second NWO character. Hey, right here. Second NWO character along with Macho Man that we got in the last video. Let's get him to level 10 and see how he stacks up compared to the other superstars. A couple of these, a 225 and 300 from the 100s. 873 total power. Not in the 900s or the 1000s, so like I said, he's in the lower mid range. 4038 HP and 404 attack power. Let's see how he compares. He is above Daniel Bryan, above Mankind, above Bray. He would be above Finn, but Finn has the overdrive, so now that I'm seeing it in that light, it's not as bad as I thought it was. So he's on the higher end of the mid-card spectrum, I would say. But with me getting Kevin Nash, the only New World Order member I'm still missing is Scott Hall or Razor Ramon, right? So almost have my complete New World Order of the characters that are in this game so far. Obviously the ones not in the game, Hogan, X-Pac. I don't know if Hogan will ever make it in the game because of the whole racism thing. X-Pac should though. I mean, obviously he was called 6 when he was in the New World Order, but X-Pac should have his DX version and his NWO version when he gets added to the game, so we have that to look forward to at some point. But with that being said, that's going to be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and share this video with whoever you want to share it with. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel to be notified about all upcoming videos, including more WWE Mayhem videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.